Hello, everyone, and welcome to the special podcast by Center for Distance and Online Education, Shri Guru Gobind Singh Tri-Centenary University, Gurugram. It's a great privilege today. We have with us Honorable Vice Chancellor of SGT University, Professor B.J. Rao. Sir, welcome to this podcast.
Thank you very much.
Sir, how are you
I'm doing very well in SGT with everybody around me. It's a very positive energy center.
Okay, sir. So, to begin with our conversation, higher education is rapidly changing with technology and learner expectations. How do you see higher education in future, or what role higher education play in future?
Higher education is undergoing a sea change globally, and it is so much more visible in India now because in Bharat we are going through what is called national education policy, where there are significant changes happening in the ecosystem. So two things are really melding, NEP as well as global changes in the educational paradigm. So there are many things that we need to discuss and want to ensure that education becomes not only enlightenment of minds, but also sharpening of minds towards better future for mankind.
Yes, sir. I agree with that. So, to proceed with our conversation, our Center for Distance and Online Education is expanding its reach. What is your vision for CDOE SGT University?
You know, the distances are shrinking very dramatically. And when distances shrink, when communication speeds increase, when information content explodes, obviously the next outcome would be we want to learn from a distance, at a distance, using technology as well as using multiple other methods. So therefore, online education and distance education are extremely relevant in the current times. A person who is aspirational for learning can be anywhere in the world, sitting in a far corner, can actually learn using technology. So distance education is very relevant and is going to be much more relevant in future. I would also want to point out, perhaps the physical universities will become less relevant as we walk into the future, and therefore distance online learning will become much more relevant and much more required to reach out to the system.
Yes, sir. I agree with that. A lot of students who are coming from professional backgrounds, and we are taking the classes of those students, and they are doing well there in their careers also, and they are studying also. So both things go very well in today's time. Sir, many of our students and professionals wonder whether online degree can provide same quality and career opportunities as compared to traditional education. What is your view on that?
The quality of a degree doesn't depend on the way it is acquired. The quality of a degree essentially depends on the level of learning the learner goes through in the degree program. Whether in a physical class or in an online class, if the learning happens deep enough, strong enough, that degree will have a value. So therefore, it doesn't matter whether a degree is obtained through online, distance mode or a physical class. The quality comes from the level of learning.
Yes, sir. And skill enhancement is equally important, I think, along with the degrees.
Absolutely.
Whether the degree is coming from the online education or is it coming from the traditional education. Along with that, if you have the skill development degrees or certificates, that matters a lot.
Yes.
Sir, artificial intelligence and digital technologies are reshaping education today. How is our university embracing these changes to prepare the students for future?
You know, artificial intelligence has become intrusive. Artificial intelligence is now becoming more and more natural intelligent. There is a tremendous transition. And most universities are going through early phase of imbibing AI technology. We at SGT also are working hard in imbibing, mapping AI techniques, AI technology into our curriculum, into our classroom methods, and in our laboratory practices, etc., etc. A lot more has to be done, but we have made a good entry into it. There are very clear cases that the students want lot more AI technology in the learning methodologies. We are working on that. It's work in progress.
Yes, sir. And adding to that, sir, we are conducting so many workshops and FDPs based on teaching the AI tools, specifically AI tools to the students as well as to the faculties. So AI is contributing so much to, especially to the online education. Finally, sir, what message would you like to give our students and professionals who are considering our online programs to join?
Online program is the way forward.
Yes, sir.
The one thing that we need to do very well in online programs is to bring in extremely articulate teachers and ensure that online content is captivating, enticing, and interesting. That's number one. Number two, online method of education must become very interactive. It should never be one way.
Yes.
So when it becomes very interactive using AI technology, I think it will become much more useful than a physical teacher-based education.
Yes.
So let us integrate technology very well in online education, and let us design interesting and interactive content in the areas which are futuristic. So there's a whole lot of revamping needs to be done in online content, and I think then it's going to be the way forward for most of the education
Yes.
in the country as well as globally.
Yes, sir. And we are also trying in our live classes, sir, in the online education, that we make the class interactive. We ask questions to the students and students answer. So that way they don't get bored or they don't distract, and they, keep on listening to what the teacher is saying, and it, enhances their learning experience also. We share the case studies, real life cases with them. So we do that in our live classes.
I want to add that current penetration of our aspirational students into higher education is not more than 25-26%, the gross enrollment ratio. This should go up significantly. There are a lot of aspirational youth in the far corners of the country who don't have good access for education. Online content is one way of enhancing the gross enrollment ratio, and we should bring in multiple regional language-based content so that we can reach out to our students from far corners and they can learn in their own languages and learn deeply. Online education is perhaps the only way to do it.
Yes, sir. I agree.
We do not have enough number of good quality physical teachers anyway.
Yes, sir. Yes.
So that's the way forward.
Yes, sir. Sir, what message would you like to give our viewers?
I really want to wish all the best to SGT University. It is one of the most promising private universities in the country. It has some unique points which I want to just articulate. One of the unique points is it has very large number of programs woven in an interdisciplinary context. It has a thriving large hospital setting embedded in the university, which will allow us to do medical education and teaching in a hands-on fashion. And therefore, many things related to medical education, allied education, etc., are happening in a very productive manner using hospital setup. The university also has simulation center for medical education. It has a School of Humanities, Social Sciences, which are embedded in a multidisciplinary context. So in many ways, University of SGT brings in a new flavor for education in future, and we really want to catalyze many new things in SGT and make it a template for future education in the country. I wish SGT University all the very best, and please stay in touch with us for future updates.
Thank you so much, sir, for your insightful words and inspirational vision, and to interact with us and to interact with our audience. It was a very good experience talking to you, sir.
Thank you very much. Toward the end, I want to wish all the best to SGT University, which is an extremely promising private university in the country for two reasons. It has very large platter of very interesting multidisciplinary programs, number one. And number two, it has a thriving large hospital embedded in the university system, and therefore medical education and allied sciences education related to medicine can happen hands-on using the hospital facilities. So it's a fantastic opportunity in the country to impart high quality medical and related fields of education in the country through SGT University, and I wish all the best to SGT University.
Thank
and
you,
people
sir.
like you. All of you are really helping very well.
Thank you so much, sir.
To push and catalyze many things at SGT University. Thank you very much. All the best.
Thank you so much, sir.
To our viewers, thank you so much for joining this conversation. I hope this podcast has given you deeper understanding of the opportunities provided by Center for Distance and Online Education, SGT University. Thank you once again for joining. Take care.